All right, guys, it's Wednesday morning, and it's early morning, probably just before 7 here, and Elliot's gonna go fire up all the vehicles for us.
I don't know if you ever did like the sunrise, but it looks pretty.
Yeah, the sunrise, huh? Yeah, we gotta give the sunrise to the viewers. Can't really see it, but yeah, the colors.
There's a little more pink.
Nice colors. So pretty windy. We've got a storm coming in today, and the forecast has upgraded it, so it's 7 to 10 inches down here in town. So that's going to be definitely probably going to go out with everybody's going to go out. Owen's over here cleaning up the routes and making sure we got everything in order for what's to come. We've kind of been out a couple times, so we're getting a pretty good system set up. The first 2 times were fairly easy days. You know, it wasn't real super heavy days, so it was real nice to go out and just get a few hours out there and not be super stressed under pressure like it was last year. So that's been nice. I think we're gonna head down to Ormat. We got an office remodel to look at down there. It's been we already bid it a long time ago. It's already been approved. Been trying to get over there to get started. We just don't really have the manpower for something like that right now, so we're trying to get it set up for the next couple weeks when some of these other things kind of close out. And we got some more temporary shoring to do on some other stuff that just came through. Got some engineering to send out. So construction stuff's still going pretty strong, thankfully, even though the snow hasn't been what we expected this year. And it's just been it's been nice to have that as something to fall back on. Normally we'd be doing just snow right now, but you know, we're just having to work in the snow and, you know, in the cold weather and keep doing construction. So stick around. We're going to get out there and see how things are going, and let's see how it goes. All right. Well, we're going to get moving for the day here. Let Sadie and Bud sniff around a little bit before we go. And then we're actually going to get on the road and head south today, even though there's a big storm. So I'm going to depend on the guys to get me some cool footage. We're going to mount some GoPros on the loader and then on one of the blowers. And we're going to get some time lapse of that. I think that's going to be some fun stuff for you guys. And I've got to get down south. I've got some meetings down that way for some projects that we're doing in warmer weather, which I think what my game plan for the channel is keep, you know, all the Plow Brothers TV stuff is going to be all high country, Eastern Sierra, snow footage, you know, just fun stuff, not all exclusively snowplow stuff, but you know, more of the high country life. And then, you know, with our Dirty Hands TV that I've already started, and it's starting to get a little following, so that's great. That'll be, you know, like I've said a few times, you know, kind of a different aspect, the ranch stuff and dirt bikes and side-by-sides and just working on things and mechanicking around on stuff. So hopefully those two will kind of be a standalone type channels, and that's my plan. Let me know what you guys think in the comments on it, but that's kind of my game plan. So hope you guys are with me on it all. Look at this beautiful clouds up here. That's weird. Look at that. That's pretty interesting, the way that's doing with the wind. I think the wind's causing that, obviously. Very, very interesting. Yeah. All right, guys, let's get to it. And off we go, guys. Got my riders in the car with me. Sadie and Bud. Sado, what are you doing? She's hiding behind the seat there. That wind's causing some layers on those clouds. Pretty interesting. Look at this guy. What are you doing, bro? You're gonna get ran over. Hey, what are you up to? Dan's going to be working on the impeller for the snowblower this morning. So we're going to run down there and meet up with him just for a real quick sec and see if he's gotten started on it yet or not. And I want to set up the GoPro for some time lapse on that as well. That'll be kind of interesting, I think. So I'm trying to do my best to get good content for you guys. It's a lot of work to get this content, so it's just tough it's when you're not really a professional. We're just kind of winging it, but hey, we're doing our best we can, and want to get you guys something to watch on YouTube, and that's what it's all about. Okay, we're gonna walk in here and see what Dan's got cracking in the shop here. Got blower central here. Well, what do you think?
She's cracked in a lot of places.
Is it?
Yep.
Should have to reinforce the whole thing, huh?
Yeah. Kind of just grind a whole bunch of welds back out and re-weld them. And
Yep, gonna have to V out that one, huh? That's really cracked.
This one's cracked. This one's starting to crack there.
Well, might as well give her the full treatment while we got it in the shop. You got it all straightened out already?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cracked right here. You can see it on the inside. Yep.
Okie
Gonna put a
dokie.
torch to it and see what happens.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna grab that GoPro. All right, so we got the time lapse all set up for Dan here. He's got the torch out. He's gonna start messing around with this thing, heat it up, clamp it down to the table, and get it all straightened back out. Cool. When he's got that under control, we're gonna head on out. All right, I got a few minutes here, so we're gonna take Sadie and Bud over here to Sherwin Dog Park and let them just run around a bit. I know it's gonna be super windy down here, so I'm just gonna let them out, let them mess around, sniff around a bit, get the sniffing out of their system, because we got a long drive ahead of us later. So I like to let them get out and do what they want to do for 15-20 minutes, and that way they sleep nice and comfortable on the ride home back down south. So gonna let them out and keep it moving. Those clouds are something else, aren't they, guys? Oh, Bud knows where we're at, don't you, Bud? Wow, it's windy. Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting in the car. It is windy. Windy. That storm is moving in, guys. Well, it's coming over the Sherwins here. It's moving in pretty quickly. Starting to get a light dusting here. Storm's definitely moving in. Yeah, this wind is really hindering things and slowing everybody down. Might just pull the plug on stuff. We're gonna go check 1985 real quick and see how things are looking on that deck. Rebuild. We had the beams up late yesterday. I'm hoping the rest of the posts are up, and at least I'll sleep well at night knowing that thing's not gonna fall down no matter how much snow we get. So let's go see what it looks like. Okay, looks like we got 3 posts. One more to go here, huh? One more post. So you can see they're breaking the scaffolding down, or not the scaffolding, the temporary shorings. You got 1, 2, 3 main posts up here. One post left to do. This whole side will be done. It's all nice and straight now. I can see just visually that it's not sagging anymore. And it's all setting on nice big 3x3 footings. And this thing's, we're home free, guys. We got it. And this will easily hold any kind of snow that comes our way. We're gonna head on over here to Ormat, and that's the geothermal plant. And we're gonna look at this office remodel that is we're gonna start doing here probably in about 2 weeks. So I wanted to get all the guys together and walk the scope of work that we have for this thing, so everybody's on the same page. That's always the idea. Like, all the main guys know what we're doing over here. We're gonna walk through each item that we're gonna do, and then it should be really help us. I mean, I know it really helps to do this. You spend an hour doing this pre-con type stuff, and it really makes a difference when you get in the middle of the job and the left hand knows what the right hand's doing on a lot of different levels. So you can see that weather has moved in on us, so outside work is probably going to cease here in an hour or two, maybe not even that. If it starts coming any heavier than this, I'm just going to have everybody shut it down, because it's just I don't want any dangerous conditions. All right, so we're back over here at the Connex buildings. We put these braces up, and now we're measuring everything, lining it up, drilling holes in these trusses here, because we got all the material sitting down on the ground. This is just for reference here, just to make sure we're drilling it the right size. Drilling the pilot hole, plugging hole, and then I'm coming through and then wallering them out with a bigger bit. Yep, going good. Getting the purlins put on this these Connex buildings, and I'm up in the man basket where these guys are putting the purlins on. Finishing up the last holes. These guys right here. They were hanging out over the edge. It wasn't really safe reaching out over there, so that's why I'm up in the man basket. It's a little windy today. Cold out here today. See what kind of progress we make throughout the day. Alright, we just got first row purlings down. Got Mike and Soul over here making these marks for these bolts that are going in to joint these two together. Drilling some holes in the channel. Getting to the end of these trusses, and needing a couple of machines to help us out here. And I'm on the forklift bringing the purlins to them. And there's Owen. He was in the man basket, but they're getting these purlins spread out across this top, the top here, out to the very tip of the trusses. So
Yeah, it's a little crazy. Not too bad. Just hoping that this wind and everything keeps to a minimum. It just started flurrying right now, snowing a little bit. So we'll just carry on until we can't carry on anymore.
8 rows of purling set. 4 purlings a piece per row. 32 purlings in about an 8-hour day. We got 3 more to put up at the top. Had to fab a little spacer all the way down this truss right here. The Connex building was sagging about 2 inches right here, so we fabbed up a bunch of spacers to lift all these purlings up 2 inches. That way everything sits nice and planed out. Looks pretty good right there. Should be putting panels on this here probably by the end of this week.
Market.
Starting to come down pretty good now, guys. So I hope you enjoyed our couple of days. Whoa, okay, that wasn't good. I just slid right through that. Huh. So you got to watch out, guys. It gets real slick, and I almost did a bad Mammoth driving move right there. Luckily nobody was around, but I mean right now with the way it is, it's extremely slick. I'm sliding right now, but you just got to be real careful. When it first starts snowing like this and that first layer that gets on the ground, you really can't do anything about it. It's going to be super slick, and all your movements have to really be relaxed and slowed, and you can't be getting on the brakes like I just did, because you get on the brakes too hard and you're going to slide. But we got approval to do a temporary shoring in this particular house right here. Alex and I are gonna go get a game plan for it, so let's get to it. All right, so this one here, this whole thing is sagging, okay? So for right now, temporarily, and you can see there's some water damage behind here. I can see everything above has actually sagged from the weight of the snow, which has caused some failure here. All right, so we got a game plan for this. You can kind of see the swale right there. We're gonna support that roof area. We're gonna put another temp wall under this beam. And then we had a similar issue out here. This deck is starting to come down and fail a bit. So what we're gonna do until the engineer gets out here, we're gonna put some legs underneath in between here, just for some extra. I don't think it's going anywhere, but you can see it's really starting to slant, and it's not what we're wanting to see. Could be these footings starting to fail with just the added weight of the snow last year. It really kind of crushed down on it. Seeing a lot of this all over town. So we're gonna come in temporarily, and we're gonna put legs in between each one, similar to what we did up at the Forest Trail patio rebuild. And that'll give us peace of mind knowing that things not going to fall down until we can get our engineering and get a solid plan on whether we need to upsize these footings and upsize these beams. We'll let the engineer decide on that. Okay, we're going to move on to the next project, and you can see that snow's really starting to come down. Kind of changes the tone around here. The weather's coming in. Ooh wee. I like it. Yeah, it feels kind of weird leaving right in the middle of a blizzard coming on, but like I said earlier, I've got to get some stuff done down south. I got Mike, Owen, my whole team. Those guys know exactly what's going on, and they're more than up to the task, and I'm leaving the responsibility with them to get this snow done here. Here, bud. Here, I'm gonna put this up front. You stay right there. Don't go out. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable knowing that those guys are gonna kick butt on this storm here. And there's some Mammoth Mountain stickers. Okay, guys, we are headed south. We'll be back in Mammoth early next week. We are leaving, but before we do, let's go by Plow Brothers employee headquarters and see how things are going. Okay. I like this flooring quite a bit better. I think it looks nice. And I'm gonna talk to Owen and see what he thinks, but we may go ahead and change out that in the bedroom. I don't know though. I don't think it's necessary. Not right now. So I got a new window ordered for that and for that. I'm gonna get a 20-foot C-train and put right back here so we can have storage. New window here. See what this thing's looking like. Okay, we got the flooring is in here. It's being acclimated. That's what we like to do. We like to put it and let it acclimate for a day before we actually install. We got all the tack strip removed. This thing's looking pretty clean. Pretty happy with everything. Yeah. Flooring and paint, and this will be this one here will be ready to go. So this one here needs a deep clean. I think we're gonna shampoo the carpet, all that stuff. Needs a piece of glass. I ordered 2 windows, one for here, one for over there, and then the 2 downstairs. So everything's kind of symmetrical. These are nice little units though. I mean, for up here as a workspace, or, you know, I mean, employee housing, whatever you want to call it. Just a great little spot for us. Very fortunate to have this. And thanking our lucky stars every day. Okay, things are going good, so let's get on the road, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one.